you have these two. Pueblo chieftain has these two guys who's got a warrant out for their arrest. There's Jonathan Dallin. Then you have Scott Severance. Right? And looks like both of these are their mug shots. He's just kind of like, Scott Severance is like, sir, I don't care. But this guy, he seems to either feel bad or just kind of like, man. But here's what they did. Okay, so Jonathan Dallin, 37 years old, has 6 warrants for his arrest. 2 warrants are for failure to comply, which includes criminal mischief and possession of a controlled substance. He has 2 additional warrants for larceny, theft, for of which one is no bond. Then the 5th warrant for failure to appear includes failure to display proof of insurance and driving without a license. So, I don't know. I mean, the drug war I think is bullshit. Criminal mischief I'm interested in, and then the larceny and theft I'm interested in, but the failure to comply, there are warrants, but felony warrants? I don't know. Final warrant is for contempt of court, which includes fraud, illegal use of credit cards, and criminal possession of financial devices. His total amount is $11,500. So that doesn't tell me exactly who he is, and now it's a whole paragraph, so you're like, oh my gosh, look at all the stuff he's done if you don't look at it real close. But if you do look at it real close, 2 warrants are for failure to comply, and then another one was for failure to appear, and then his final warrant was for contempt of court, and then those were for misdemeanor charges. I think misdemeanor. Possession of a controlled substance should be misdemeanor, but most of the people that's in Pueblo County Jail are in there for drug possession, for felony possession. So the war on drugs is still going strong here in Pueblo, Colorado, in spite of the legalization of marijuana. So the things that concern me the most are the criminal mischief. I mean, if you injure somebody else, I want to, larceny and theft. Did he steal from somebody? Then the fraud, right? Using the credit cards and criminal possession of financial devices. So perhaps he's, doing some identity theft. But I don't know. I mean, he's accused of all these crimes, and you're innocent until proven guilty. Here's Scott Severance. He's 31 years old, and he's got 6 warrants for his arrest. He has 3 no-bond warrants for contempt of court and 1 $5,000 bond warrant for failure to appear. Again, it's the same stuff. It's almost like the crime of telling the court system that they have no power whatsoever is the worst crime that a person could ever commit whatsoever here in Pueblo. It's like, wait, you murdered a man and you raped him? Okay, well, here's some charges. Wait, you didn't show up for court? What the hell? APB alert. Calling all cars, calling all cars. We have 3 suspects who did not show up for court today. One is a armed and dangerous felon, and then another one had a prescription pill lodged in between his passenger seat. So we need to go after these felons, these damn bastards. So contempt of court, failure to appear, $5,000 bond warrant for, I don't know. If he's a bad fucking dude, yeah, you want them to go, but that's, you didn't show up for the dance that was going to throw you in jail. That's, I don't know. It's not really surprising. And then, I guess once they catch these folks again, they're not going to bond them out. So anyways, let's see what he's actually done. If we can decipher from the charges, it says 3 counts of theft, voter vehicle theft. All right, so he's stealing, right? Stealing is injuring other people. Contraband introduction. What? Contraband introductions. What is this? I wish they'd speak English. They just put charges on them, and then, one of them is supposed to stick, but we, the public, I think everybody who's arrested should write up a little small narrative and give a basic gist of what happened. What happened? Because just entering a bunch of charges onto a person's record, that doesn't tell me what the fuck happened. In fact, the person could be a victim of an over-aggressive, fascist philosophy. So his warrants are he's stealing vehicles, apparently 3 counts of theft, Felony menacing with weapon, possession of burglary tools, violent crime using a weapon, violation of bail bond conditions, 2 counts of auto trespass with intent to commit a crime. So he just keeps stealing fucking cars. Possession of a weapon by a previous offender, 2 counts of violation of a protection order, 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance, robbery, aggravated possession of a weapon, assault, and harassment. So he's got a domestic violence order for some reason. I don't know if it's a wife or his boyfriend. And then possession of a weapon by a previous offender, so he's not supposed to have a weapon. And then the controlled substance. So the protection order, worries me. The robbery bothers me. Aggravated possession of a weapon, assault, the robbery, all the things where he is injuring other people. Those are the things where I'm like, okay, so yes, they got warrants for their arrest. They seem like bad guys. I'm just trying to decipher precisely what they did. So Scott Severance, Jonathan Dallin. This is Weekly Safe Streets Wanted Roundup. So these are 2 big guys that the Pueblo police, I'm not for sure if it's the city or the county that's calling for them, but these are 2 big. Jonathan Dallin and Ryan Severance are, the